Almost gotcha. Let's see what we have. Let us begin.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva, until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house, If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux... I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family. Word for you.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the Red Lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
She's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me? In front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Darkspawn. How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall.
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Before more Darkspawn join us.
That holds the Darkspawn back. How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in a I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were... Ta-da! I get that a lot. After you? This is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
There you are. They won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
The red lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
They've been watching our movements. Worth hiding here. Yes, sir.
Word for you.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this, disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace? There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Of course. Deal me in, Josephine.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're joining us.
Ante up, Inquisitor.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
Good man.
You're shitting us!
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I'll get them. Don't start without me.
And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a...
If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and we almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca?
I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Ord. I heard the wedding was lovely. So, I really can't tell the story. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? I can spare some time. What do you need?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually...
Shit. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Let's be real.
You were... fate. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle. Something you wanted to talk about?
Carry on.
Greetings. What do you wish to know? As your some are no more than bandits. Others trade freely. They cling to memories of a better... Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal. It must have been beautiful. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used. Beyond... They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn enough. What can I do for you? A great deal for my wanderings. But the breach is artificial. Imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a... That is what the world could be. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that. But the question is a good one. Hello. Why? I'm sorry. But I treasured my dreams. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imagination. You trained. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not... The best of the battlefields. Spirits press. As Sir Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the... It is the Fade. They are all real. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and... Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I hadn't thought of...
Thank you. Greetings.
I'm interested in what... Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up? How could you? Mortals sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature. And you will shatter more before you are done. To visit me here. And you not even a mage.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up. Sleep well?
I've never done anything like that before.
No. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would be happy to share it with you. They were statues in the ashes. Like a mold. The matchmaker, so I called her. That's my... Though their cause was all but hopeless.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry.
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
All right. Let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius. No news on the reaction. He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow. I know. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. So, Alexius is dead. All the good he once... I won't say he didn't deserve death. I just wish...
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was... I declined the honor, and thus it's best I... Not everyone feels that way. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, they got me. I'm sure some magisters would... That's too bad. I never tire of... I digress. Anything in particular?
Nope. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
That's all I want.
Fair enough. And then I helped him with his research for... Later. Too much pride, I suppose. At any rate, he's dead now.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
But thank you for asking. It is appreciated. That they did? What of it? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible. So am I. Coming with you, leaving my post. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them. I handled difficult situations that... it made her human. I think her followers responded to that. She was a sister. So, to answer your question, yes. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself.
We'll talk more later.
Silveric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent... Me? There are plenty of... She presented me with my own network of spies. I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable. The world seemed much... We've been friends ever since. And that's all I'm saying about it.
We can continue this conversation.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier. After that terrible journey through the... And you've done it twice now. Our actions are under a great...
As leader of the Inquisition, you... When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
Months?
I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty. First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall. I don't know how Varric talked me into that. What would you like to know?
That's all.
This is just... It's good to be part of something so important. Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he... Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
You must have wanted something.
And I, young and... I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now, a Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did. I've never been more certain of my decision to... Then I look forward to it.
There you are.
That's fast then?
Yes, that is
He's
fast.
doing so
It
much.
concerns shipments for the next
I did
several
right.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in... Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your... And... That's all there is to know, my lord. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their... My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was... Thus I did not see Navarra. I would prefer... What? Thus I did not see Navarra. Thus we were raised by my uncle. A mortal... It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its... The short version is that I once saved the... But Justinia convinced me to... I only wish she had lived to see it. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now. Yet I became the right hand, and they are for... Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not... It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want?
I'm not sure. Where are you from? Oh, I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back? That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine. Why am I not surprised? I would prefer... Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as... And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you... One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only...
become their own and fall to mortal failure. Where does that
Okay. Gunari training exercise to master your... Damn demon! Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Roderick was sorry before he died. It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster. Ah!
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
I'm not certain exactly what...
Yes.
Will you come with me?
All right, I get it. You like but he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect...
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. However...
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me. He killed me! He killed me! That's why it doesn't work! He killed me, and I have to kill him back!
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, That'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to. I need to.
Cole needs to let this go.
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. His guilt. The shame that drove him from the Templars.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clap me on the shoulder, smell of oiled metal and blood. They smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls like a thin child's fists.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
Forget.
I believe we are finished here.
You all right, kid?
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
Appears to be working. Cole should be adequately protected.
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
What matters is his happiness. Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The old chains have fallen.
You're not still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with two names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. Honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
Could have been a person.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
Your worship, I need but a moment of your time.
Inquisitor.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak. I have news regarding one of your... I have been in contact with his family. House Pravas out of Carenas. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Another completed work of whatever they used to call I trust you've heard what befell Roderick at Haven. Yes? What do you want? Maybe.
We have tracked her, and now the groom has run off as well. Something about cousins and the western approach.
Is that time of...
Of course.
Do you know where this noble wants?
I pray he clears up the deaths of my messenger. The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montillier's trading exile in Orlais.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
Worship.
Inquisitor. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot. I will...
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in... My people are...
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?